But we see no support from these organizations to find a solution to this problem. The African Union did not say a word to condemn this interference of a foreign state in Africa in the internal affairs of our states.
In this video, we take a look at this fearless attack of the interim president of Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traore, on the African Union. He believes that the African Union is not living up to task. What do you think about this assertion and this statement? So let's watch the following video. I will come back here and discuss further about it. But before we watch the video, if you haven't yet liked this video, kindly like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Let's watch the videos together.
The children of Congo have been dying for years. Several other conflicts, such as in Sudan, exist on the continent. We would have liked to see the African Union generate the strength and all the strategies necessary to support its states so that they can find peace. We will not even talk about us here in the Sahel. For nearly 10 years, the Sahel has been the scene of international terrorism. But we see no support from these organizations to find a solution to this problem. Worse, a few days ago, a foreign country in Africa openly announced that it had supported and participated in a cowardly, terrorist, and barbaric attack against the forces of our confederation. The African Union did not say a word to condemn this interference. The African Union did not say a word to condemn this interference of a foreign state in Africa in the internal affairs of our states. I would like them to hear this shout and get out of their silence and take action so that the youth can believe in the African Union. We must unite. The only way to unite is to talk to each other, to understand each other, and to be able to establish the basis of this unity.
Welcome back. So in this video, President Ibrahim Traore spoke about the African Union and how it is not living up to task all expectation. So let's take a look at how the formation of the African Union was. So the African Union was formed or launched on 9th July 2002 in Durban, South Africa, after a decision on September 9th, 1999 to convert the then existing Organization of African Unity to African Union. So the Organization of African Unity was formed on 25th of May 1963 in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. Over there were about 33 signatory governments who went and signed this agreement to form this Organization of African Unity. And later in 2002, it was changed from the Organization of African Unity to African Union. That was in 2002 in Durban, South Africa. And the African Union has taken over till date in 2024. And the mandate of the African Union is to promote unity and solidarity among African nations or African states, and also to defend the sovereignty and territorial integrity and independence of African countries, and last but not least, to eradicate all forms of colonialism from Africa. So I ask this question: is the African Union living up to expectation? President Ibrahim Traore thinks that or believes that the African Union is not living up to expectation, because these are the mandates that has been given to the African Union, but it looks like it goes around beating around the bush and does not go to help Africa become solidified against the West. Now, the African Union has been a tool that is used by Western powers to colonize and then keep African nations in custody or control. Let me put it that way. Because the African Union is to eradicate all forms of colonialism, including neo-colonialism. But it looks like the African Union is being used as a tool by the puppet masters to implement their ideas of neo-colonialism. It looks like a lot of leaders in Africa do not recognize this. But Ibrahim Traore, the interim president for Burkina Faso, has seen this and has been able to identify this. There are lots of insecurities in countries around Africa. He mentioned a lot of them in his video, not to even talk about the Sahel, where he is from, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. Most of these countries have become quite ungovernable in the sense that it has been a place where terrorists and other groups go there to destabilize the nations or the states. So is the African Union delivering on its mandate in order for these states to be fully independent? Is it protecting the territorial integrity and independence as enshrined in their mandate? And the obvious answer is no. Is it eradicating any form of colonialism in Africa? The answer is no. Is it promoting any peace and solidarity between African nations? And you could see that the African Union is falling short in this regard. So the interim president, Ibrahim Traore, calls the African Union to order and says that they need to let the youth of Africa believe in the African Union, because it was the dream of the forefathers to unite Africa so that these young ones who will take over one day will be able to have a continent that is connected and independent and fully eradicated of any form of colonialism. Let me know what you also think about this. This is what President Ibrahim Traore thinks about the African Union. Let me also know what you also think about the African Union in the comment section below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just click the subscribe button down here, click on the subscribe button, click as well on the notification bell, and I'd like to see you again in my next video.